Hey, kindergarten friends, it's Mrs. V. So today we are going to start our butterfly project, and we are going to use some of those crazy fun lines that we learned about to add some really beautiful details to our butterflies. But first, we have to draw our butterfly. So you are going to need a piece of paper from your art packet, and we are going to use it the wide or hamburger cheeseburger way, okay? You are also going to need a pencil only, and an eraser or a pencil with an eraser. Either one works. All right, so we're going to start and we're going to make the butterfly's body, because the butterfly basically has the body and the wings. So we're going to start with the body. So we want the body of the butterfly to be in the middle of our paper. So a really easy way to find the middle of your paper is to put one finger on one side, one finger on the other side, and then move them towards each other, and that will show you the middle. That doesn't have to be perfect. Middle-ish is fine. So I'm going to leave my finger there. I'm going to take the hand that I write with, and we're going to make a circle for our butterfly's head. Now you want that circle, and notice I'm going real slow. You want that circle to be not too big, not too small. Just right. If you guys know the story of Goldilocks, just right. So kind of a medium-sized circle. If I were to put my fingers in there, it's about 3 fingers will fit in that circle. So not too big, not too small. And it's not a perfect circle, but that's okay. We're going to do our best. So we're going to add our body on now, and our body's going to go right down here. So I'm going to start at the top by the head and make a very little curvy rainbow line. Just a little rainbow line like that. And then I'm going to make another one all the way down till they touch. And if they don't touch, you just fill them until they do touch. That's okay. All right, then we're going to add our wings. Now, you don't want little teeny tiny wings. We want some big wings that fill up our paper. So we're going to start right there for our first wing. And I want you to go out and around and down and back up. So you can practice with me without making any marks. So out, down, around, and back up. Okay? So now we're going to put our pencil down. Out, down, around, down, curve, and back up. Sort of looks like the side of a bow. Okay? Next, we're going to do our bottom wing. We're going to start our bottom wing about there. So we're just going to practice. Down, out, around, and up. And we would stop right there because it meets the other wing. So we can do one more time. Down, out, around, and up. So I'm just practicing how I'm going to make that mark. It helps us feel comfortable with drawing. So down, around, and up. So there's our second wing of our butterfly. So what I do on one side, I have to do on the other because butterflies are symmetrical, which means what's on one side is on the other. Big fancy word for you, symmetrical. All right, so now I'm going to go over here to this side of my butterfly, and I want to start my wing about the same place I started my other one. And I'm going to mark. So all I'm going to do is just gently go over here and mark where my second wing is going to end. So this is just 2 little guide marks. So all I did was take my pencil and just bring it across. I didn't draw, and then I just made a little line. So pencil point, bring it across, made a little line. If you don't want to do this, you don't have to, but it just gives you a good guideline where to stop and start. All right, so again, we're going to practice making our wings. So up, around, down, in and back up. Out, around, down and in, and back up. Okay, here we go. Out, around, down and in, and back up. And that was a pretty good job. I made a little mistake right there, so I'm just going to erase that. I did that pretty good. I'm actually going to fix this corner right here to make it a little more round. It's not quite round enough for me. So you guys notice, you're like, I'm not sure I quite like that, right? You can always erase your line and rework your shape, right? That's why we have the eraser, right? That's why I use the eraser. So don't be afraid to erase and redraw, right? We're working to do our best. Now, I'm going to make the bottom half for our second wing. So we're going to take our pencil and just put it on where the second wing started and just go across and make a little mark. So that's the way we know that's where our wing's going to start. So we're going to practice making that shape. Down, around, and touch the first wing. Down, around, touch the first wing. And again, this is just a little practice to help us get ready to make our wing. Okay, here we go. Down, around, and back in. And that looks pretty good. He's pretty symmetrical, which means the same on both sides. Okay, so we are going to give our butterfly some little antenna, and you can make any kind of antenna you want. If you want to give him zigzag antenna or wavy antenna, I think I'm going to go with a wavy line for my antenna. So that was one of the lines we learned about. So I put 2 wavy lines for my antenna, and I'm going to do 2 little circles for my antenna. Okay, so we're going to add more details next time we meet, but this is our first step for drawing our butterfly. So remember, you guys can watch this video as many times as you need to get to stop and start. If you need to go back and watch stuff again, all right, no problem. We're going to add lots of details together next time. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day. Bye.